Hi everybody. Okay, welcome to today's meditation. We're going to be doing a Shaolin martial art meditation. It is designed to help you quickly tap into and cultivate your qi. Qi is an internal energy, it's the life force. The Shaolin and Buddhist monks knew that having a vital life force was key to all their training and practices. So they developed meditations like this. This one specifically comes from the Shaolin monastery in what I call old China, 500 years old, or 500 years ago in China. You can actually read about this. I've got a link in the description below to a book I've written about it. We'll give you the history, a little bit of more background details on it, and plus I go into all the other different meditations. There's 14 seated, 18 standing, and there's actually a lot more meditations beyond that, but that's all I could get into that book. Today's meditation is going to be done with the hands open. We're going to be doing kind of a, how might you put this, kind of like a gazing through the hands, kind of a gateway meditation, just like this. Now, when you do this meditation, make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Don't get too bunched up like this. You know, you're going to have to keep tension in there to keep the arms in position, but not too much tension. Back will be straight. You can sit with in the cross-legged position. If this is uncomfortable for you and you cannot do it, don't worry. Just sit in a chair, put your feet flat on the ground. That'll be perfectly fine too. Pick a spot that's, pretty quiet, or more or less, without too much interference, and where you're not likely to be disturbed. Okay, when you breathe with this, you're going to just be breathing from the lower abdomen, and everybody's lungs are a little different. So a full breath to me is not the same as a full breath to you. The more you practice, the more in tune you're going to become to your body and your breathing. Okay, and you'll come to know and learn the different breath percentages and how they work for you and for your body. Something else to remember too is that a full breath of air in one moment may not be exactly the same size as a full breath in the next moment. Kind of changes moment to moment. It's just the way it is. That's what I found. So sometimes I'm able to breathe in and I can only get in so much, but then another time it's like I just expand tremendously. So you just go in the moment, and it's going to be based on what you know about, just based on your own body, the way you work, your own breathing, and it's individual to every person. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so today's breath pattern is going to be 3 breaths to start, 20, 50. We'll meditate for the remaining time of 5 minutes, 5% at the end, 3 breaths to end. So I'll break that down and explain exactly what that means and how that works. Okay, to begin with, your meditation time is 5 minutes. That's from 5 minutes from your first breath, and then it ends at the end of the third. When you do those 3 deep breaths at the end, the last breath is the ending time there. So it's going to be 3 deep breaths to begin. That's like 1 second deep breath, 3rd deep breath, just breathe in and out slowly. And then the breathing pattern will be 20-50. So you're taking a full breath of air. Pause with that full breath of air in. You're going to let out 20%. Pause. You're keeping 80% of the air in your body. Okay, take a full breath from that point. Again, another pause. And then let out all your air. Take a full breath from that point. This time you let out 50%. Again, don't forget to do the pauses. Take a full breath from that point. Pause. Slowly let out all your air. Breathe naturally now for the remaining time of 5 minutes. At the end, you're going to take a deep breath. You're going to let out 5%. You're keeping 95% of the air in your body. Slight pause, of course. Then take a full breath from that point. Let out all your air. Let it all out. And then 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. And at the end of the 3rd breath, relax, come out of the posture. Now this meditation, particular one, you have the option. You can either do it with your eyes open or with your eyes closed. And when I practice this, I actually do both ways. Sometimes I have my eyes open, sometimes I have my eyes closed, and it just sort of depends on what's going on in the moment. And just you do it, you practice it both ways. See what works best for you and just do it that way. So I'm going to set my timer. My timer is set for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That way we will have 30 seconds to do the ending breathing patterns. And by the time we're done with that and relax out, that should be just about 5 minutes. Okay, so let's everybody get comfortable. Yeah, get comfortable in however you're sitting. Relax. And remember, when you're doing these meditations, focus on the breathing. That's where your focus is. Be aware of the breath. Just kind of watch it. You're the observer. Just watch that breath come into the body and out of the body. Don't worry about the chi circulating. It's going to circulate on its own. That's how these meditations are designed. Different hand postures allow the blood to flow differently through the body, depending on which meditation you might be doing in any given moment, and it causes your body the blood to flow through the body in a certain way, and the energy follows that, and just, it's a natural process. You don't need to worry about it or think about it. You'll feel it. Just kind of, you'll develop a sensitivity to your own chi, your own internal energy, and you'll start to become more aware of it as the more you practice. Okay, so let's get comfortable, back straight. Remember, we're going to do open palm. Remember to keep those shoulders relaxed, even though you're going to have tension to keep your arms up. You can either do eyes open, eyes closed. Either one is perfectly fine. I'm going to talk you through this meditation. All right? So here we go. Take a deep breath. Slowly let all your air out. Take a deep breath. Slowly let all your air out. Take a deep breath. Let out all your air. Take a deep breath. Let out 20%. Remember, we're pausing with our breaths here. Take a full breath from this point. Pause. Let out all your air. Take a full breath. Let out 50% of your air. 50%. Take a full breath from this point. And let out all your air. Breathe naturally on your own. Just watch the breath come and go. Okay, take a full breath. Let out 5%. Take a full breath from this point. Let it all out. Take a deep breath. Slowly let your air out. Take a deep breath. Slowly let your air out. Take a deep breath. Slowly let all your air out. Relax and just come out of the posture. Okay, that's it for today's meditation. Let me know your experience with the meditation in the comments below. I'm always interested to hear what people have to say. So please, let's talk about the meditation. I'd like to hear about your experience. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And I wish all of you the very best in your practice.